Alright, so today I'm going to do something a little different. Uh, New year, new times, let's go. A lot of people like my late night rant stories within my gaming teams I do online, so I thought if I just a complete monkey festival happens, IRL, and I'm just going to talk about it. So I was traveling by the Greyhound, which is like a coach bus, back from Southern Ontario to Northern Ontario, where I currently reside, coming back from the holidays. So we get to the transfer at Toronto, and it's like everything's normal so far, nothing's weird. Wrong bus pulls up. It's like sometimes you just gotta hold the fucking L. Like it happens, shit happens. So we're like already 20 minutes late by the time they fix the shits. So then we get on the bus, and it's like an express from pretty much Toronto to where I live for like 5.5 hours. But there's like another Randy stop they make like 30 minutes in before then like the 5 hour stretch. So, like, you know how buses have like the double shits, like the two seats sections on like the double shits. So, like, about a quarter of the shits are filled with pairs, and then the rest are like singles. And there's usually like 5-10 people that come on, like 5 to 10 people that come on this Randy stop. So there's like a bunch of people, you know, those fucking people that they sit on the inside seat on their fucking twin shits, and then they put all their baggage and shit on the outside seat, or vice versa. They sit on the outside, put all their shit on the inside seat. So, like, when people come on, they can't sit beside them. People do that all the time because they're just too much of a bitch to have anyone sit beside them and talk to them. They're asocial as fuck. Like, I'm not the most social guy IRL, but fuck, like, that's ridiculous. That's fucking embarrassing. But anyways, so we get to this Randy stop, and, like, there was a shitload of people this time. It's like, all right, I guess this is where all the tickets were bought. So you have like 8 kids. I call everyone kids, by the way. Literally any age group, I call a kid. So you have like at least 8 kids who had during that like fucking luggage bullshit, and then like everyone came on this bus. Like it went. There was literally only one person that got to sit alone once everyone came onto the bus. So of course you're gonna ask yourself, what happens if there's 8 kids fucking putting their luggage on shit and only one kid actually ends up sitting alone? Yeah, you get a fucking monkey festival. That's what happens. So people are like walking up and down the aisles. Like I'm a big guy. I'm like fuck. I was hoping there'd be less people. Maybe no one would sit beside me because no one wants to sit beside like the fat sweaty dude, right? Like who the fuck wants to sit beside the fat sweaty dude? But this like Eastern European guy sat beside me, and he was chill. He was a pretty big guy too. He was chill as fuck. I love the guy. Um, and then it was like these like there was like 5 kids still who did that luggage bullshit, and half of them were like these tiny fucking girls that needed like half a fucking seat, and they're like taking up 2 fucking seats, and I'm like, holy shit. But then 4 kids just come on at the very end, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a fucking monkey festival. So these like 4 people are literally going up and down the aisle, and like they don't know where to fucking sit because they don't know if like people are sitting there or like they're like, and literally the bus just went ham, and everyone just I fucking called out the one chick. She was like, you know how like it's like the side and the side. She was like sitting like diagonal like that, and she tried to play it off like she's fucking sleeping with her headphones in. She clearly wasn't fucking sleeping. She had all of her like baggage trying to like blockade the fucking alley, and I'm like, yeah, the seat's free, just move her shit and just sit down. Like, and then everyone was calling out all these other people, and then this one chick was so fucking tilted at this one dude, and he was the guy that ended up sitting alone because he literally did not give up the other seat beside him with his luggage. Like he literally just refused to do it. And this chick's like, "Do you want me to suck your dick so like you can give someone a seat?" I was like crying, dude. The whole bus was like actually dying at this point. Kids are just fucking shredding this guy's fucking asshole. And then it was like he ended up getting a loan, and then all these other people got fucked. And then it literally took like fucking 10 minutes just for these 4 guys to come on the bus and settle in. So you've already wasted like 30 minutes because the 20 minutes from the fucking bus. So it's like, it's all cool. Like you think it's all chill. And then the fucking girl and the one solo dude, the girl who said just she'd suck his dick if she had to, just to get the fucking bus moving. They were bickering like the first 30 minutes. They were just at each other's throats. Like they were borderline screaming half of the time. And then she pulls out a fucking bottle of Coke. Like I don't know which fucking. It was like Coke, Pepsi, some fucking type of fizzy pop shit. She's just like shaking that shit up. And she like opened it, and like she like did like a fucking football like toss. So like she goes like this and like dumps a fucking shoots a shitload at like this fucking old man right beside her. and then goes like that to like whip the pop to go over the fucking bus and hit the dude, and she like goes, it like all hits the empty seat, completely missed him with that gay shit, and then then the guy's dude's just like, dude, you're like a mentally unstable cunt. And then she just like, these guys were going at them. The old man's fucking pissed off because he's like got pop all fucking over him now. Pop's just fucking everywhere in his vicinity. And he just fucking blurts out, bus driver, I do not feel safe on this bus. You are either going to turn this around and bring me back or kick this bitch off the bus. And this one black dude was just like, bro, are you crazy? I'm getting my ass home tonight. And I was like, dude, I'm getting my ass home tonight too. Like, fuck this. Like, I'm like, dude, you want to like change seats? Like, if it's that much of, if it's literally like, understand, like, I'd be salty as fuck if some like bitch just sport pilled pop all over me. But you're literally telling him to fucking, like, you're not unsafe. You got hit by fucking pop. You're not gonna fucking die. Jesus Christ. And then he's just like, I literally asked him if he wanted to trade seats, and he's like, no, I'm not trading anything. And I'm like, well, then don't fucking complain. Like, I'm offering you the fucking alternative of what you want. That's gonna, like, benefit everyone, and you just deny it. Like, fuck. So then, like, the bus driver was ignoring him the first couple times, and he kept fucking repeating it. And, like, what the fuck's the bus driver supposed to do? Run, like, a fucking highway just outside of fucking Toronto, the biggest city in Canada. There's, like, 5 fucking lanes. It was, like, the traffic section. There's, like, a little part, like, around Toronto Barrie where it's like still quite a bit of traffic, and we're in like the middle fucking lane of like 5 lanes. There's like no fucking exits for like 2 kilometers, and this guy, like, how the fuck could he even physically turn around? Like, holy fuck. I know you're old, but you have fucking eyes, dude. Fuck. And then it's like, so then eventually after this, like, 3 people just absolutely just fucking roaring in the back, he pulls out to this fucking intersect, like this fucking weird shit. I don't know, like, it was like a fucking just there. I don't even know what the fuck to call it. It wasn't even a turn. I don't know what the fuck to call it. It was literally some fucking semicircle off the highway. Now it's fucking it. So he pulls in there, and then, like, he comes back to the back. The one guy, sorry, this one guy that was sitting, like, it was like me, the Eastern European dude, aisle, dude, other dude. This dude here, he was a big white guy too. He was also playing his Switch. I was playing my Switch most of the time. And he was playing Xenoblade 2, and like this dude's face when it turned over, it was just literally like, he just looked like he either literally just busted a load looking at Pyra's tits, or like he was just fucking like, just wanted to fucking end everything because of how fucking stupid these kids are. And I honestly couldn't tell which one it was. And then, so the bus driver's coming down the aisle, and he's like, all right, what the fuck's wrong? And then they're like, oh, this guy wouldn't give a seat, caused a commotion, and then the guy's like, yeah, and then she's like, and then he called me a mentally unstable cunt, and they're all yelling at each other, and this old guy's like, I want to fucking go home, and I'm like, holy shit, and then this kid literally just fucking walks out of the bathroom. He literally smelled like heroin. He was literally shooting up heroin in the fucking bathroom. He's like this white fucking scumbag looking fuck. Look up like Colby Rasmus and look at it, like his dirty mugshots. That's like fucking what this kid looked like. And it was just fucking everyone, like, this kid, like, welcome to Northern Ontario where there's fucking monkeys and heroin shooters. Fuck. And like, he didn't even get in trouble. The bus driver's like, I don't even fucking care, but don't do that. You got to stop that now, because like, I know the next guy on your transfer, because the bus keeps going. It eventually ends up in fucking Vancouver. I'm like, holy fuck. So then it's like, the guy's just like, yeah, if you do that on the transfer, like, you're gonna get kicked out. So the guy just literally was just shooting up heroin in the bathroom while everyone's just fucking clown fiesta happening, which is pretty funny. So then, like, this bitch just makes, like, I don't even know why she made this. I don't even know what this noise was or why she made it. But she made this, like, fucking, like, I don't even know what to call it. It wasn't a scream. It wasn't a heckle. Like, I'm not even going to try to replicate it because I just can't do it justice. Like, you should put this in some fucking scary movie and fucking sell millions, scare the shit out of everyone. So then, like, a fucking witch was having a stroke while getting a fucking exorcism. Like, fuck. And then everyone was literally just looking at each other like, what the fuck's going on? And, like, this black guy's just like, the other black guy. The black guys are just amazing on this bus. The other black guy just, like, when there's, like, became silent for, like, 3 seconds after everyone's raging, he's just like, yo, Happy New Year, everyone. And I was just like, dude, you're a fucking god. Like, you're trolling so hard right now. And then, but yeah, so it's like we wasted like literally 15 minutes just from this fucking old man to like these three fucking kids to stop. And like the girl ends up moving up to the front, switching with someone else. She's like fucking crying the rest of the ride because everyone thinks she's some crazy bitch. Which honestly, it's not my time or place to evaluate that. So I don't have opinion on that. But she's fucking upset. This dude in the back who was just getting literally roasted for like an hour straight because he wouldn't fucking give up a seat, so he probably felt like shit. And this old guy looked like he was gonna have a fucking heart attack and die in fucking any minute. And like he was just not having it. It's just an absolute clown fiesta. And like the best, so that was like another 15 minutes. We really wasted like over 40 minutes, like 40 over 45 minutes from just people being fucking stupid. And you know why this even happened? It was because people won't let anyone fucking sit beside them on any public transportation. It happens everywhere here. I'm assuming it's the same in America. I don't know about Europe, but or anywhere else, but I know in Canada, and I'm fucking certain it also happens in America, where people just don't want anyone sitting beside them on anything. A train, a subway, a bus, a coach bus, a city bus. Just don't be that fucking kid. If you know the bus is packed, take your shit. Don't block the extra seats. Someone sits beside you. It's not the end of the fucking world. They're not gonna fucking kill you. You can deal with a little bit. If I can deal with a little bit of social interaction, you can deal with a little bit of social interaction. And honestly, I've gotten some really fucking cool people. I've had like a lot of. I tend to mostly get elderly ladies sit beside me, and they just tell me the most interesting shit from when they're kids. Like they would talk about like what life was like back when they were. They'd ask like stuff. They'd be like, oh, like all the electronics and stuff. Cause I always have like my games and shit. And I'm talking about that, and she's like, oh yeah, like that stuff's like really cool. And she's like explaining like how like stuff happened when they were growing up, and like, it was just really like interesting. And then I had like this one girl who was like this one older lady. She's like at least 70. And she's telling me like dark fucking humor jokes, and I was like, this is the best day of my life. Like I don't fucking deserve this. And then one time I had this Asian man who was like literally like if this chair was the bus seat, he was literally like this half of the fucking ride, like in some fucking squat position, like working his hips or some shit. He didn't say a single time the whole fucking ride, and everyone's just like, what the fuck's this dude doing? Then at the end, he just opens up a bag and starts giving it like little chip bags to everyone. I'm like, dude, I got fucking free chips. Like, people are weird. Like, some people are weird. Yeah, it's cool. I'm fucking weird too. We're all fucking weird. Some people are we're all mentally ill to some extent. Like it's just it's just a human thing. Like we're all fucked up at least a little bit. But like genuinely, people are usually good. But when you start creating conflict by not letting anyone fucking sit anywhere, it's gonna rile people up. Like the moral of the story is none of this. We wouldn't have wasted 40 fucking minutes. People wouldn't have been salty. That girl wouldn't have been crying. That guy wouldn't have lost 3 years of his life from stress. And like, if people would just fucking let people sit beside them. Don't block your fucking shit with your luggage. Just fuck. I'm sorry. Like, that shit tilts me so hard. And this is just an example of how something so fucking minor and so fucking greedy from multiple individuals can just lead to an absolute monkey festival. So this is all I gotta say. That's just how it went down. And you stay classy.